This is Robert with NorCal Online Auctions, and I'm going to do a quick little video of these tractors that are located in Newcastle, California. So this is a big John Deere 830 diesel. It is in running condition. The pony motor, they pull started it to get it running. The pony motor is not working correctly. But it's in great shape. Now all these tractors that we're looking at out here are going to be up for auction. And they've all been stored inside of these barns, so they haven't been out in the weather. They have not been ran for about 10 years. They used to bring them out for shows. But like I said, this one right here, it got started, but it needs a couple coils or a coil to the pony motor. This John Deere B right here, they got that one running. Tires look like they're in great shape. Most of them have tags on them. So this is a 1937 John Deere. Because like, again, they did shows with them. A couple of little fenders got some dings in them, but this is probably the oldest one that we have here, and it runs. It's a 1926 John Deere D model. Steel wheels. And from what the families told me, this is a 12-spoke rim that they didn't make for very long. And again, this one does run too. Now this thing right here is a pretty amazing piece. Here's the horse-drawn part for it. This is a 1920s John Deere binder. All complete in working order. Quite a piece right there. Not too many of these out there. All complete, working. They've actually got videos. That's the little tent for it. You can see the last patent day on this is 1922, and see the John Deere there. Kind of hard to see in the sun, but it says the new John Deere, Lemoyne, Iowa. Next tractor, they got her started and running. And they all need batteries. Like I said, these things have been sitting in the old barn for a long time. This is a John Deere D. But the family that's staying up here spent the last couple of weeks getting everything started and driven out of the shop and right here. Here's a Cat 15. Again, starts, runs. Circa 1920s. They drove it out here. Here's a little McCormick and Deering. And has smaller wheels up here, so they indicated to me this one was not started. This is an I-12, not a W-12. This is the only one out here in the field that they did not get started. But it's not frozen up. It's in good shape. Here's another McCormick and Deering, and this is a W-12. This one was started and pulled out here. This one's a 1934. And this is an 012. And they do have a W12 sticker on it, but they say that it's an 012, and this one runs. It's got those fenders on it. Spoked front wheels. And the tire's got a slow leak in it. Here's an awesome looking tractor. It's a Fordson. Big old spoke wheels. Big beautiful fenders on the back of it. Good looking tractor here. Last patent date on that is 1922. Ford Motor Company, Fordson tractor. This one was started and ran out here. You can see the fresh dirt in the wheels. It's a 1926 on this one. Bought in Rockola, North Dakota, 1968. Kind of interesting. Drove to Beaver, California, and picked it up as it was shipped to California by train. But most of this stuff came from back east. Go over here to this another McCormick Deering W4. Again, running condition. Here's a pretty cool one. It's an old Oliver running. You can see it sitting in the barn on a flat tire. It's got a little bend to it, but it's got a little indentation on the tire. This is an Oliver 70. She's a 1948. And what we got right here is 1932 Model B. It's got a flathead 4-cylinder. Looks like the original motor there. Definitely needs some work. Good project for somebody. It's got front windows not cracked. And some of these fenders got a little bit of issues here and there. A little bit of issue here. The shell's here. See down there, it's got a little bit of rust. Well, we got a Cat 22. Started up and ran out here. Here's a McCormick Farmall 200. Started up and ran out here. So as you can see, there's quite a collection. Fresno. Ford 1515. We got quite a piece right here. This is a trencher, starts up and runs, works. Tracks work, hydraulics work. But it's been sitting for 10 years underneath this covered barn. So you may need to do a little bit of maintenance to it. It's got a Wisconsin air-cooled engine. Here's a John. They haven't got this one started up yet, but it was running. It's not frozen up or anything. So before the auction starts, we may have this one started up. And this is a beautiful John Deere standard engine that used to run a water pump. So we put the old belt right there. Six-cylinder engine. Go in here and look at the two-cylinder engines. And some of these they've been stored inside also. They had them on a trailer. They used to take them to shows. That one says Peters on it, or Petter. It's got a Wisconsin engine. And this Fordson right here, they were all those tractors, most of them were stored in this barn one by one. This Fordson here, they could not get it started. His tag says 1926. Good looking tractor though. I imagine one of you fellas that know how to work on these things wouldn't have any problem getting it running, because it was running. But it's been quite a few years. This one was definitely taken out to the show. Couple more engines. Gas pump. Some buzz saws right here.
Yeah, well, he just doing a video of it.
Walk out here real quick. Couple trailers out here. And these trailers out here, they used to run them in parades. They definitely need some work. Like this one, that one looks complete. That one looks complete, but all the wood on the bottom's rotting out, so it needs to be rebuilt a little bit. That one here, homemade goodies.